The Cayman Islands are special because of the blue Caribbean Sea, white sands, and most of all, we're friendly people.
International Video Projects presents the best of the Cayman Islands. The Cayman Islands, 3 dots of tropical greenery in the Caribbean, lie 500 miles south of Miami, Florida. Discovered in 1503 by Christopher Columbus, Grand Cayman, Little Cayman, and Cayman Brac are unique. Unlike most other Caribbean islands, which are mountainous and volcanic, the Caymans are formed of calcareous rock. But it is the siren call of pristine sugar sand beaches and unbelievably clear tropical waters that draw countless visitors here. It's easy to get here. Many airlines, including American, Cayman Airways, which is the national airline, US Air, Northwest, and United, have daily flights to Owen Roberts Airport on Grand Cayman. Immigration law requires 3 things from you: proof of citizenship, a completed entry form, and a return ticket. US and Canadian citizens do not have to have a passport, but will need a birth certificate or voter's registration card. A driver's license is not acceptable. Citizens of other countries need a passport. Getting around Grand Cayman is a snap. Taxis, minivans, and buses are in abundance. If you decide you'd rather drive yourself, virtually all major car rental companies are represented here. Bring your driver's license, and remember, it's British style, so drive on the left. On Grand Cayman, the choice of where to stay is usually 7 Mile Beach. This stretch is internationally heralded as the Riviera of the Cayman Islands. And it's no wonder, because it's here, along the white sand beaches, where most of the action for tourists takes place. 7 Mile Beach is king when it comes to accommodations and outdoor activities, whether on land or sea. Among the best-known beach hotels is the Holiday Inn. This is a place you can stay and never have to leave to enjoy the best Cayman has to offer. In addition to the pool and tennis courts, you can indulge yourself with every conceivable type of water sport, from windsurfing to scuba diving. In addition to a beachside bar and gourmet restaurant, the Holiday Inn has the best breakfast deal around. A seemingly endless buffet you can go back to for seconds or thirds, all at one low price. One of the newest additions to 7 Mile Beach is the swanky Hyatt Regency. It's a world-class resort which includes a golf course designed by Jack Nicklaus. Because of space limitations, Nicklaus had to create 3 golf courses in one. In addition to the standard 9-hole and 18-hole courses, there's an 18-hole Cayman ball course. It uses the revolutionary Cayman golf ball, also designed by Nicklaus, that travels only half the distance of a conventional ball. The Hyatt also offers a wide variety of water activities. Just beyond the pool, you'll find Red Sail Water Sports, featuring complete diving services for the novice to the expert. A haven for divers, sunbathers, romantics, and at the heart of this Caribbean gem is a place for all to gather, the Radisson Resort. From your private balcony, a view of the pristine white sands of world-famous 7 Mile Beach, the deep blues and greens of the Caribbean, the glorious sunsets, a perfect place to relax or do business. Inside, you'll find cool lobbies, friendly people, and the most unusual nightclub on Grand Cayman. To bring you closer to these wonders, the Radisson Resort headquarters Don Foster's dive boats. Cayman underwater attractions are all within reach from the Radisson. The Grand Pavilion Hotel is Grand Cayman's prestige resort for the sophisticated traveler. This private realm is defined by a sense of unerring graciousness and good taste. Across the road from 7 Mile Beach, the Grand Pavilion features personal service with a style reflective of the French provincial surroundings. Just outside your room is a magnificent courtyard atrium, showcasing tropical foliage and a crystal clear pool. Treasure Island Resort at the south end of 7 Mile Beach is also renowned for its diving facilities. Scuba diving is a major attraction in the Caymans. The warm, crystal clear waters make it one of the best dive spots in the world. On Grand Cayman alone, there are 20 dive operations. For example, the dive operation at Coconut Harbor is run by Don Foster, a well-known name in the dive industry. Even if you've never been diving before, you can get a resort certification, which allows you to dive after a morning's instruction in the pool. For novice or expert, the dive site known as Stingray City offers an unparalleled thrill. In just 12 feet of water, these tame rays flock around the divers looking to be fed. The stingrays are not dangerous. Instead, they perform a magical ballet to caress and coax you into offering them dinner. The calm, clear waters beckon non-divers as well. The hard part is choosing which water activity you want to try first. Sunrise gives way to yet another way to enjoy what Cayman has to offer. Fishing is a year-round event and no license is required. Whether you opt for the excitement of big game ocean fishing or just want to enjoy the peace and quiet of a morning of tarpon fishing, it's all here. There is another way to enjoy the fish and underwater beauty of Cayman without even getting wet. Take a ride on the world's first submarine designed for passengers. The Atlantis offers a ringside seat, descending to a maximum of 150 feet to a world of exotic marine life off the famous Cayman Wall. The hour trip is an informative, exciting adventure. There's more adventure to be had on the water's surface. This half-day trip combines several activities that provide you with an insight into native Caymanian life and its waterbound traditions. A speedy run brings you to one of Cayman's prolific conch grounds. First Mate Simon freedives and brings up what will be your lunchtime appetizer. Captain Marvin begins the preparation of the conch and offers culinary tips on how to transform it to a native delicacy.
This is how you got to get them out. You got to break a hole in it, and take a small knife, which you'll see regularly, and cut the muscle loose. Then you pull it out from the side. Just slice it thin, put it in lime juice. Put it in lime juice from now. And about 3/4 of an hour, half an hour, the lime juice tenderizes it, cooks it, takes all the raw taste out of it, and it's not tough.
As the preparations continue, you get the opportunity to explore one of the colorful reefs that abound here. While you're snorkeling, Simon has been busy gathering the rest of your lunch. By the time you dock, your meal is ready. The marinated conch is the prelude to the outrageously good fish stew.
Looks wonderful.
Exploring Grand Cayman on your own is an unforgettable experience. Whether by rented bicycle, moped, or car, you'll discover what those who live here already know, that there is another side to Cayman, far removed from the action of the hotels. This is where you discover quaint island architecture, reminiscent of the gingerbread houses of Martha's Vineyard, but with a markedly tropical flair. Or find a private, out-of-the-way place to stay, like the Trade Winds, where the most physically demanding activity is napping in a hammock. Your own explorations will lead you to some of the friendliest and most interesting people.
I used to go out and catch splinter turtles up in a place called Boxanoa. I used to go there and catch them there around 59 sometime. And I used to go to Serranos, catch turtle there, and I used to pick eggs, and one season I picked 1,000 eggs and sent them into Kingston to sell.
Turtles are still very much a part of Cayman life. As you continue your explorations, you'll come to the Cayman Turtle Farm out West Bay Road. It's truly a unique experience. Where else can you find thousands of sea turtles in one place? You can pick them up for an up-close and personal look, or watch as some of the biggest turtles in existence swim about. The farm has gone a long way towards repopulating our oceans with this vanishing species, as well as providing turtles for commercial purposes. The Turtle Farm also has a gift shop featuring everything from locally made perfume to t-shirts. But remember, please, that U.S. citizens are not allowed to return with turtle products, such as turtle shells. If someone recommends you go to hell, don't take it as an insult. Hell is actually a village named for the rugged coral rock formations in its vicinity. You can even send a postcard from Hell, stamped by Hell's Post Office. Now that you've been to Hell and back, you'll really want to visit the caves at Boddentown. Legend has it that the famous pirate, Sir Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, hid in these caves from the British. His treasure is hidden somewhere nearby, and looters should be wary of the ghost of Blackbeard. This fellow didn't heed the warning, and look what happened to him. The caves are easy to find. Just follow the road south to Boddentown. Stop in the gift shop and take home a souvenir. A cool treat awaits the adventurer on the road to East End. The blowholes of East Grand Cayman are a delight to visitors as they explode into the blue skies. This group of tourists is relaxing on their drive around Grand Cayman in the spray of a natural opening in the limestone cliffs surrounding the east end of the island. As the sea rolls in constantly from the east, the blowholes can be seen on any visit. During storms, you'll be sprayed on the road due to the force of the giant waves. Don't miss this natural attraction on Grand Cayman. 2 new tourist attractions were officially dedicated and opened in February 1994 by Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, the Wreck of the 10 Sails and the Cayman Botanic Gardens. The Wreck of the 10 Sails is a monument on the east end of Grand Cayman Island. This spot is dedicated to the memory of the 10 ships that ran aground and sank in 1794. The sunken ships included 9 merchant vessels and 1 Royal Navy ship that were part of a fleet of 58 ships heading to England from Jamaica, carrying rum and sugar. The Cayman Islanders living off East End are very proud of their ancestors who helped save all the crews, including a member of the royal family. As a result of this heroism, no Cayman Islander was ever conscripted into the British military by a royal decree. The second new treasure to be dedicated is the Cayman Island Botanic Park. This nature paradise features a 1-mile walking path where more than 40% of the island's 676 indigenous trees can be found, including native orchids. The Botanic Park's official logo includes the silver thatch palm. This palm was used by Cayman Islanders in the past to create rope, hats, and baskets.
This here is some of the items that was made from the silver thatch palm. The rope here used to be one of our biggest industries. This is handmade. The women made this and sold it to Jamaica, and the men went to sea to catch turtles, and that was our two main industries. So the silver thatch palm, I would say, was the most important tree that grew in the Cayman Islands, and that's why we used it as our logo for the Botanic Park.
Your trip won't be complete without a visit to Cayman's capital city of Georgetown. The first thing you notice is the number of banks. That's because banking is equal to tourism in importance here. Georgetown is compact enough to explore on foot. As you look out over the harbor, named Hogsty Bay, you'll see several cruise ships. Georgetown is a major port of call for the ships that cruise the Caribbean. Passengers come ashore in search of great shopping, and that's exactly what you'll find here. By the way, the US dollar equals 80 cents Cayman. Kirk Freeport is actually a collection of several shops containing everything from Rolex watches to precious gemstones. Right around the corner in Kirk Freeport Center, you'll discover Cayman's largest display of crystal, china, and silverware. Big spenders and window shoppers alike won't want to miss Colombian emeralds or a place called Smith's of Cayman, which specializes in jewelry made from rare Spanish gold doubloons. Among the more unique shops is Passman's Black Coral. The genius behind the works of art is Bernard Passman, who has spent a lifetime working with the precious black coral.
There are 500 different species of black coral, and the coral that we use comes from somewhere between 200 to 300 feet in depth, which makes it a precious gem. There's really only about 15 divers in the world that's qualified to go down and know what they're getting down there.
Local history buffs, Georgetown offers several museums. Among them, the Cayman Maritime and Treasure Museum. The entire family can enjoy the informative slideshow as well as the exhibits of salvaged treasure. The museum's president, Herbert Humphreys Jr., is responsible for salvaging much of the treasure. His treasure hunting operation, including his ship, the Beacon, is based on Grand Cayman. For several years now, Humphreys and his team have been searching the waters off the Bahamas for the remains of the Spanish galleon Nuestra Señora de las Maravillas. So far, millions of dollars in uncut emeralds, coins, and artifacts ranging from pottery shards to cannonballs have been salvaged. Many of these items are on display at the museum.
The museum is a culmination of a lifelong dream I've had. This is a prototype. We hope to build many more. If this works, what we hope to do with it is to show people that are unable to get out and dive to see what riches and treasures and time capsules lie under the oceans of the world.
Humphreys and his crew continue their search for what they believe will be the motherlode of the Maravillas. In the meantime, the museum preserves the treasure already discovered.
History comes alive for a wild week in the Cayman Islands every October. A band of marauding pirates storm the defenseless island of Grand Cayman. The swashbucklers hoist the Jolly Roger as they take the island's governor hostage.
This is to signify that the pirates have taken over the island, and for a week the island is in pirate hands, and everyone will have a good time and have some fun.
Or else.
Or else, yes.
It is the annual Pirates Week celebration, when islanders pay tribute to the somewhat dubious characters who had a part in the history of the Cayman Islands, as well as other Caribbean islands. The most famous pirate to visit these waters was Blackbeard, who used the Cayman Islands to restock provisions on his ship and hide his booty.
Are you enjoying Pirates Week? I can't hear you!
So for a few days, the buccaneers and their wenches run amok.
And we're raping and pillaging, and we've been detained. We're trying.
To join the merrymaking, you have to adhere to a dress code. Swords and earrings are a must, and your bloody t-shirts have to be just so. The pirates are eventually run off to sea again, but they only stay away for a year. They'll be back, ready to take the island by force again on October 22nd.
Dining on Cayman is whatever you want to make it, but you shouldn't miss out on traditional Caymanian cooking at places like the Crow's Nest in South Sound. Conch is a local specialty. At the Wharf Restaurant, a pre-dinner cocktail at the outdoor bar is the perfect way to enjoy the Cayman sunset. Lobster, conch, and turtle are the specialties of the wharf. You can choose to dine inside or outdoors on the patio. Watching the sun go down is an art form in Cayman. Among the most elegant places to enjoy it is Chef Tell's Grand Old House.
Hi, I'm Chef Tell. Welcome to my restaurant in the Cayman Islands. It's called the Grand Old House. It used to be called the Grand Old House. Now they call it Chef Tell's Grand Old House for obvious reason. It's beautiful, nice, right on the ocean here. Inside, outdoor dining with screens in, ceiling fans. Very trouble. Come in, I'll show you what's happening there. Good food, good drinks. Let's go. Hi, that's the inside of the dining room. As you can see, beautiful, nice screen windows. The gazebo out here, couple tables here, customer just coming in. Also early in the evening when the sun sets, we have the cruise ships coming by. This is the most romantic place in the whole Caribbean.
The Grand Old House is an elegant oceanside Victorian plantation house. Each dish is prepared under the direction of master chef and TV personality Tell Earhart. Open for lunch and dinner, the cuisine is continental and Caribbean, and the bar makes the best planter's punch known to mankind.
And then, of course, the chef puts the garnish on. What can I tell you? Just like this. I'm going to drink this one. If you want one, you have to come to the Cayman Islands and the Grand Old House. Thank you very much, and I see you. I wish you could be here.
One of the most romantic ways to combine dining and sunset watching is a dinner cruise. 5 different vessels take to the waters nightly. 2 leave from the Holiday Inn on 7 Mile Beach. The friendly crew attends to your every need, serving rum punch, beer, or lemonade, along with a fresh seafood or steak dinner. The cruise off the Cayman coast offers a refreshing way to celebrate the end of another day in paradise or the beginning of an exciting evening. As you step back on shore from your Holiday Inn dinner cruise, you are drawn to the poolside bar where the sounds of the Barefoot Man greet you. What Jimmy Buffett is to Key West, Barefoot is to Cayman. The Holiday Inn offers something everyone needs now and then, a good
I'd like
laugh.
to open up the musical portion of the show this evening, folks, with the song that got me out of prison. Goes like this.
The Comedy Club at the Holiday Inn is the latest hotspot on Grand Cayman. New acts appear weekly, Tuesday through Saturday nights. These folks are having a blast, listening to some of the best comics on tour. Some of the entertainers have been featured on HBO and Showtime.
I'm on the beach and there's a guy standing next to me in a winter coat. So you know what I had to do, being a comic. I walked up next to the guy and went, damn, man, I left my coat in my room.
To get the best seats, be here at the Holiday Inn at 8:30 p.m. and sit up front. You'll love it. Long John Silver's at the Treasure Island Resort is the hotspot for dancing and live music. Entertainment of a different kind can be found at Lord Nelson's Pub. British in nature, you'll find the best beer, ale, and pints of bitters.
Cheers!
The friendly crowd here is entertained by British performers, and you can always find a friendly game of darts. The sister islands of Cayman Brac and Little Cayman lie 70 to 80 miles northeast of Grand Cayman. At the Brac, as Caymanians call it, the fast lane jet set is forced to a halt. You won't find discos here. Nightlife consists of a walk on a deserted beach. Tourists are served by 3 hotels and several dive operators. Little Cayman, is indeed small, measuring just 10 miles long and 1 mile wide. But the big attraction here is the fishing and diving. The Southern Cross Club is basically a fishing camp, but also hosts a number of visiting divers. Pirates Point boasts all-inclusive dive packages and fabulous gourmet meals. No matter where you decide to go in Cayman, you are always surrounded by her absolutely crystal clear waters and the warmth of her people. The Cayman Islands are truly the jewels of the Caribbean.
This program was produced and licensed by International Video Projects Incorporated of Lakeland, Florida. For additional information about this program and other programs we offer, please write International Video Projects, 6700 South Florida Avenue, Suite 28, Lakeland, Florida, 33813-3312, or call toll-free 800-852-0662. Our collection of programs may also be reviewed on our website, www.videoprojects.tv. Thanks for watching.